Pirates, I'm sorry, I'm actually very, very freaking tired. I want to show you this new ship skin that actually gives you the new epic talents. I was lucky, I got it for $5, and this is my proof. I did open 15 mystery box and I was able to get the skin. As soon as you get the skin and go into your talents, you will be able to unlock this epic talents. For the people who's asking if it's actually worth it or not, for me it was just $5-6, so it's definitely, for me it's worth. But to go all the way for $200, I'm gonna give you my whole opinion on this one. Okay, so the regular talent so far is not bad. You have defensive and you have healing, which what would people prefer because they have actually very nice skills. So let's look at the difference between the first few levels, because it's very confusing. And the defensive ship in general looks like the divine turtle ship. So let's go for the defensive ship, which is everyone is going to have. You can see that the advanced hull, large caliber, attack bonus and HP bonus is what exactly is there for the divine turtle. It's the same. And then once we go to level 5, you will have 3 skills in here: the non-stop battle, the kinetic cannonball, and the cutting edge armor, which is obviously what you're supposed to be going with. Let's go back again, talent by talent. You will see the following here: armor bonus, non-stop battle, kinetic. So they are actually confusing us by switching the location of each single one. This is again the talent in which you can access like everyone else without the skin. Then comes at level 10, there are 2 talents: the critical resistance and the critical damage reduction. Let's go back again and see at level 10, weakness protection, anti-critical resistance, which is again the same. It fucks my brain that they are just throwing it far away to confuse us. Again, let's go back at the defensive. They are weakness protection, anti-critical, just the same. Now comes the first of the skills: the strategy weakening, which reduces the strategic damage for the flagship only. And then there is the fleet protection. Other ships in the fleet receive 3% less damage, which is nice skill. And then there is cutthroat weakness. We go back and check the divine turtle. Here is what we are going to have: fleet protection, that it exists already on the defense. Hull armor receive damage from non-player units, which is completely useless. And there is a reinforced armor. This one reduces the basic damage attack, which is really decent. Let's see here the 15 again. If we have the same, we don't have the same in here. So the first difference we have is you can get a specific reduction to damage type, but there is no basic damage reduction. And I believe basic damage reduction is it's really necessary. And then let's go to the talents of the 20. It's blazing and it's drowning. Just basic reduction between this and that. Depends on what you actually want to go. Let's go for the talents of the 20. For the turtle, we will find the following. So damage over time reduction is 5%, which means this is going to reduce the damage from anything that has damage reduction of like damage over time. For example, this is like having a 5% less fire, a 5% less water. How great it is, I really don't think it's that massive, but it's definitely much better than having just one type. There's shield adaptation, reduce damage received from hero skills. So this is literally any damage that the enemy heroes does to you, you are going to get a reduced damage. Now let's go to the more interesting talents, I believe, which is at 25. This talents, you have the fleet rescue. When the ship HP drops below a certain degree, like 70%, 4%, it gains a 20% extra shield. And you have shield adaptation, which means you get more bonus to the shield, and there is an advanced shield, active shield bonus. The difference between this and that is this, when you receive shields from any resource, from any source, like fleet rescue, for example, or any skill that is not your own ship, and you get it, this is supposed to increase the shield bonus that you are going to get. But this one, I believe, active shield bonus is the ship that your ship itself generates. So you see the difference between here? So if you are getting buffed from somewhere else, the shield bonus is going to be increased. If any other ship that is not your ship providing your bonus, providing you with a shield, you are going to get a bonus. But this one is any ship that is produced by your own flagship. This was stupid of me to take it, but this applies to literally anything that you have. Okay, any shield that you produce. Then let's go back to the 25 talent, which is in defensive, and see the difference. So we finished this, and this is it. Artillery reduction, reinforced armor, which is basic attack reduction, and here artillery damage reduction. This is a skill we had already previously. The only difference is we had it early. Where is it? Where is the skill? Yeah, we had it so early at 15, and in the general talents on the defensive they have moved it to 25. And then there will be advanced shield bonus and the aggro, which is here, okay, at the level 30. But none of these is actually that interesting. So starting 30, the talents of the divine looks better. Yeah, you have here an extra reduction when you have the shield. You have more rage. You have base armor, more base armor. But this is at the 35, and there is at the 30 received healing bonus is here, and aggro is here at 30. But let's go back again because it is fucking confusing, by the way. Here, advanced shield and 30, which is again looks like similar. Now let's go to the other new skills that you are going to get here. For every 15% of the fleet HP, you are going to increase the armor by 5%. No clue if this is for the flagship only again or not. The shield adaptation, all of these skills, the only difference I feel here is that you are getting them early. But Doomsday is 35 in here. Let's see what is in 35 here. There is no Doomsday. It's not here. It's completely different skill that only exists on the other talents, the regular talent. And then let's go for more levels. At level 40, you have here the ship gains is equal to every 5 seconds. So this ship gains a shield equal to its maximum of HP every 5 seconds, and there is a complete damage reduction, which is really nice too for your flagship at 40. We go back at 40 in the regular defensive ship. We are going to see damage reduction 0.5 and rage 1%. This is only 0.5. On the other turtle, it is 1%. But then at 45, you get more talents. The ship recovers 0.5%. It literally, it feels like, see guys, fleet rescue and stuff. It feels like the difference between the regular defensive ship and the turtle ship is that they have just moved the skills around. So for example, in this one, this is a very nice skill you can have for your flagship. The difference is you are going to get this, including fleet rescue. This fleet rescue you are going to get in 45 in here, but on here on this turtle you are going to get it way early. You are going to get it at 25. So that's the problem which you are going to face, is that decent skills can be obtained early on the divine turtle ship. So basically, when you are at high level end ships, you are going to get most of these skills anyway. The only special skills here is like, maybe they changed the name. And this is a periodic shield. It's the same as what they have again at level 40, but on the other the other talents, it's different. Now you have extra HP, absolutely not a big deal. You have advanced shields, it's again not a big deal. It's tiny amount from wall of shields at the start of the battle. All the ships gains equal 5% of this ship max HP. This is actually a decent skill at 45. There is this shield breaker cannon. This is a completely pointless skill to have. I really don't like this this skill at all at 50. But again, at 45, you get only one interesting skill here. Wall of shields. That's how I believe. And anything else, it's not really that grave difference. See, you get here periodic shield too, and this ship recovers. This is healing. I'm not sure, do we have healing? It is so freaking confusing, sorry guys, but let's see here if we are going to have this in healing. Yeah, we have this one and we have this one. Yeah, so it is, they actually will give you most of the good skills. The only difference is you're going to get these skills on the turtle ship early, and you're going to get the same skills when you reach at 45, but when you reach 50, there is one additional skill that is going to be shield breaker, which in my book feels like completely garbage skill. It's not that big of a deal for me, really. So that's basically it, guys, and have a wonderful day.
Feathers ruffed and fancy free. He's got a peg leg made of wood and steals your lunch like a pirate should. Squall, squall, Captain Cockbird's bold, stealing crackers and